I had to check my water. I heard that Mexican poo deal in not Mexico.
Good job. Psc Sports Talk, we are back. Been a couple weeks. Shit's been hectic.
Yeah, sometimes life gets a hold of you and doesn't let go. All right, what do we want to start with? What do we want to start
with?
Gotta
grab life by the balls. We can do. You want to do baseball first? You want to do that first, and then get into other sports topics, or you want to get into sports topics? Either way. I'm easy like Sunday morning.
I don't know. What's on your little slideshow thing?
I didn't make one because we didn't talk about what we're going to talk about.
Hey, all right. Let's start with Ovechkin.
So, winging it. Hey,
Ovechkin. We watched the game. That was a nice shot. I still want to know if it went between the two guys or off to the side. I've seen the replays, and I just can't tell. It was a great shot.
I'm saying it went between them. I'm going to say it goes between them. Yeah, but the crowd went absolutely batshit crazy right when he got the puck, too. They knew he was going to score.
Yeah, and they kept feeding him, and that's like his favorite place to shoot from, too.
Right. He was right in his spot. Perfect goal. At least it wasn't an empty netter.
Yeah, and as we learned, his wife is hot. And has a great name, Nasty.
Yes, and he has a twin kid.
He does.
Great-looking kid. Looks just like him.
Yeah, the one looks just like him. Same haircut, everything.
Oh, exactly. Wayno looked good. Wayno still got all of his marbles, it seems like.
Yeah. Little Botox. Maybe I should get some. You could tell he had some work.
Yeah.
Hey, Ovechkin broke the record.
Pretty good for her age.
Yeah. He broke the record in the same amount of game, or he hit 895 in the same amount of games Gretzky did 894. That's pretty impressive. Yeah.
But the question is now is, does he hang him up after this year, or does he keep playing for at least one more year? I mean, he's got 40-something goals this year, and he missed a fucking month?
I think he's going to finish his contract, at least.
Have we verified it's only 2 years?
We can. Another interesting fact they talked about.
Yeah, my phone's crossed through.
Was what? So Gretzky held the record for 31 years. Guy before him, which I think was Gordie Howe, or Bobby Hull, one of the two, held it for 31 years.
Gordie Howe.
So Ovechkin.
Really, I didn't realize that. Another cool fact is he broke that on the same day that he was drafted by the organization.
Yeah, that's kudos to the broadcast team that threw that out there on the TV screen. Let's see.
What are you talking about? I already knew that.
No, you didn't. He is.
You don't know about my OV knowledge.
Give me some OV knowledge. All right, so he's got 25, 26, and 26, 27 seasons left on his contract. So
2 more years. So you think he finishes the contract?
I think he at least finishes the contract.
You don't think he retires early?
No. If I'm him, I'm like, you know what? I'm almost at 900.
But didn't your
how many can he get? How many more can he get? At this point, it's like,
sources tell you that he
say that again?
Didn't your sources tell you that he doesn't want to play past Washington?
What I was reading a few months ago is that he had made the comment that this may be his last contract with Washington. Didn't say he would retire either. So it's still a vague deal.
Yeah, your sources.
It's on the interweb. I don't remember. It was a few months ago.
Your sources. Come on, we have sound professional here. Like we got sources.
Yeah,
our sources are the internet.
The interweb.
Right. Our sources.
So
right. Our sources.
I'm kind of glad he broke it Sunday because remember they were off until tomorrow. That would have been like a good little break. I don't know why they got 4 days off. So I kind of wish
they
Jeff
had a weird schedule. They had a weird schedule in hockey. It seems like a lot of teams play like on the weekends, obviously, and then during the week they get like a game here and a game there. It seems like.
Yeah, why can't the NBA do that? Because NHL doesn't have that many back-to-backs. NBA players are crying and whining, I don't want to play 2 games in a row. I can't go out there for an hour.
The NBA guys don't want to play 2 games in a month, bro.
Yeah, I know. But
they want an NFL schedule. 1 game a week.
Yeah. Since you brought up NBA, Denver Nuggets. Wow. So the coach is gone. The GM's gone.
With
makes you wonder.
Hey, like we talked about off air, they were at their suspension day. They've been suspended. Now you just get terminated. You had your verbal coaching, you had your written coaching, you got your D-Day. You're done. You're at the door. We gave you chances.
Yeah, this late in the season, something really had to be brewing. I still say, like I said earlier, the owner was having a meeting with the two of them. The two of them started arguing, and he just said, "Fuck you both."
Well, did you hear him at the press conference after the game?
No.
He called his team out right there in the presser saying, "No, these guys don't fucking watch film. These guys don't watch fucking tape. What are you talking about?" Yeah, threw all of his players under the bus for not watching tape.
So was that the coach or the GM?
No, the coach.
Oh, well, maybe he didn't mandate it. Yeah, and they don't want to play back to back. Why would they want to watch film?
Because they're all supposedly fucking basketball heads. It's just watching basketball.
Oh, you want to throw an extra practice? Practice? We're talking about practice.
Yeah, I was going to say, half these guys don't practice anyways. Shit. You think Jokic practices? Yeah, right.
A little bit. Yeah, so that's an interesting deal.
Speaking of Jokic, does he win the MVP?
No, I think Alexander from the Thunder does. That's who I'm going with.
Homer.
Over Jokic. SGA gets the MVP.
Nah. Jokic has got this. No way. Jokic. Hey, I just like Jokic because he's built like me, okay?
Hey, I did see a good meme for Jokic earlier. It was him and LeBron standing there, and Jokic says, "Hey, something's going on with my coach. What do I need to do? We're not winning as much." LeBron has a caption that says, "Just fire your coach." He goes, "What?" He goes, "I've done it 6 times." That was LeBron's other thing, saying, "I've done it 6 times."
Yeah.
I mean, so they got rid of their coach, GM. More importantly to me, the coach, especially coming in the playoffs. What round do you think they're eliminated in?
Right.
Which round?
First.
You think first?
First.
I think they'll get no further than the second.
It's too much of a distraction.
No
well,
further than-
I guess it depends on the matchup too. But they are the second seed, so they're going to get a shitty team.
Hey, they've lost to shitty teams before.
Right.
Lose.
I'm definitely. I think you're right. Maybe second round. They're definitely not making it to the conference finals, though. Definitely not.
Yeah. So a lot of other teams in the West were like, "What? Hey, this kind of helps us out."
Right.
What was it? 3 games to go.
Third, not second. They're third, I think. If that, I think the Thunder only have 2 games left. I think. Or no, 1 game now because they played. No, they play today. Sorry, Thunder plays today, and I think 1 more after today.
Well, when they fired the Nuggets coach, because they fired him yesterday.
Right.
Let's just see. Nuggets are 5th. They are 5th as of right now.
Ooh, wow. So that means they got the 4 team.
That'd be the Clippers, and they're tied with record-wise. They're tied with the Clippers, but Clippers got tiebreaker over them to put them in 4th.
The Clippers.
Does
anybody even play the Clippers anymore?
Kiwi.
I mean, Kawhi's not going to play.
Harden.
He's not playing. He's not going to play. Are you sure? Is Harden? Is that where Harden is now?
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure Harden's there.
They don't have Paul George. Paul George is done for the year.
No, George is with the Sixers.
Oh, is he? Oh, I thought he was still on the Clippers. Okay.
Yeah, he's with the Sixers. The Sixers really made a great decision this year and turned around and, hey, let's sign Paul George. We got Embiid who's breaking down. Let's throw some major payroll in here and have a really shitty season.
Did you call him in bed? Is that what you call him?
In bed.
Yeah, in bed. Yeah, got you. It's a good one. Is on bed rest.
What? Yeah, because the Clippers.
I like it. That's all I'm saying. I like it.
When the Clippers got Harden, they kind of had to say, well, we got enough of Harden and Westbrook and George and Kiwi. Westbrook's got to go. It's kind of
the Clippers. Hey, now the Clippers, the Nuggets. Hey, that's going to be revenge series for Westbrook. Watch out.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if we'll see. We'll see on that one. Yeah, Dallas is the 10 seed for the play-in. Barely. Well,
I can't believe they even are.
They haven't clinched the spot yet because Phoenix is 3 games behind. Dang. So only 8 teams in the NBA don't make the playoffs. 8 teams don't make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't they just do like the
NCAA? Isn't that awesome?
And say, everybody play. Everybody play.
We'll even bring up some G League teams. We'll let them play too.
Regular season is just to get the cash flow going and the pocketbooks of the players, and then everybody plays in the tournament. Best of 3, everybody's in it.
Along with the top 5 G League teams. Can't forget about that. We got to let them play too.
Oh, hey, take them all. Have a G League versus the first round would be G League versus NBA. That's the whole first round.
I love it. Love it. I don't think they have that many G League teams though. Oh yeah, they do because each team has a farm team, right?
Maybe. Hey, for the ones that don't have a G League team, take a WNBA team.
Get them
all in there. All right, NBA, they're done. All right, baseball. What do you got in baseball?
Yeah, the women can help pay for their league. Torpedo bats. Again, like I was telling you, I watched that video on the torpedo bat. The exit velocity with the torpedo bat versus a regular bat, the guy pretty much had the same exit velocity. Got a little more carry with the regular bat actually versus the torpedo bat, but 6 and 1/2 dozen the other really is what it comes down to. It's just a fucking bat. This guy
Sweet spots
didn't hit much better with it than he did with a regular bat. Right.
Yeah, you know when they're rubbing
but
it.
I did hear though that they do have like a whoa. It's a very interesting action you got going on over there. So
I wish
but
I
they
had
do have a swing mechanic like they do for golf, where you can go in there and they can like literally like custom make you a bat. I guess a lot of guys have been doing that. But the Yankees sure like them. Maybe the Yankees got special ones. Who knows?
They got the cork ones. They don't know to look for cork in those yet.
Right. Well, yeah. Think of how much extra cork you can put into that. That's crazy.
All right. Well, I know season started.
Mariners suck. We can say.
Huh?
I said Mariners suck. We can say that definitely. Mariners suck.
Hey, it's still early. We haven't made our picks yet. I mean, baseball's a long season. So who are you taking?
I know.
AL East. Who are you taking?
AL East. I'm going with. Let's go positions here. So Tampa's in that one, right?
Yes. I'm saying the AL East champ, the division winner.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm saying that's going to be the Yankees.
All right. So you got Yankees in East. That's who I have. AL Central division champs.
That is going to be not the White Sox.
I like that.
Yeah. The Detroit Tigers.
Okay.
Final answer.
I'm going with the Royals as the division winner.
Yeah.
AL West division winner.
That is going to be the Houston Astros are going to win the division.
I'm going to say not the Anaheim Angels. But I did take Houston as well. All right, wild cards. Okay. 3 wild cards. Who you got on the AL?
Not the Oakland Athletics.
Hey, I don't have them.
The Seattle Mariners are going to somehow figure out offense and make a wild card. That is pick number 1. Not the number 1 seed, just my first pick. Seattle Mariners.
So you're taking Seattle as one of the playoff or wild cards. Okay, I'll give you one of mine. I'm going to take Baltimore with 1.
Baltimore's got a good team. You got a good team.
Who's your next?
Boston Red Sox. The Boston Red Sox.
Like bloody red or just printed red?
Printed.
Okay. I do not have the Sulks in there. I have my next one is the Rangers with Texas. Who you got as your third?
The last one. It's a very tough choice.
I know.
You have picked both these teams already. I'm going to say the Baltimore Orioles will be the third and final wild card team.
Ooh. Hey, I took them. I'm taking Tampa Bay. I know.
So you're going with 3 of the East as well, huh?
No, I got 2. I got 2 wild cards out of the East.
Right.
Central,
so 3 teams out of the East will make the playoffs.
Correct. Only one from the Central is going to make it. Because that division just isn't that good.
I agree.
All right, let's switch over to
National League. I almost
League.
picked Kansas City also, but all right,
National
League.
National League East.
I think we have the same problem on the West. It's a tough division.
Not really.
But I believe in stars. So what do you mean? Are the Mets or should okay? Let me rephrase it. The Mets should be good, but the Mets. So the Phillies are pretty good. They were last year. And you got Washington, who's decent, borderline playoff team. So I'm going with the Bryce Harper-led Philadelphia Phillies.
Okay, so I don't think that division is as good as you think, but Philly's the better of them. So we both got Philly of the East. NL Central.
I'm not going to pick them because I already know you're going to pick them. So I'm going to go with the Milwaukee Brouhahas.
You know, this one was kind of tough on me because I don't see the Cubs winning that division. I don't. I wish they would. I don't. And I hate taking St. Louis to win it, so I'm going Milwaukee as well to be the division winner.
Wow. This is from the guy that picks the Bears every week, no matter what.
And yeah, that's only 17 games. This is 162 games of the Cubs. 162 of them. All right. Do we really need to talk about the NL West?
They're in first place, are they not?
It's early. They haven't. It hasn't started May yet.
I'm definitely taking the Dodgers to win the West. Yes.
You took the Padres? What?
No, the Dodgers.
San Francisco.
I didn't say the Queens. I said yes, Dodgers.
I'm gonna go. I'm taking the Los Angeles. I've got more funds that I'll spend on anybody in deferred payments. Dodgers. That's who I'm going with.
Outstanding.
All right. Wild cards. 3 of them.
Los Padres.
Hey, I took them too.
That's a good baseball team.
And who you got second?
All right, so next to the National League. Okay. The New York Metropolitans.
Okay, we disagree here. I don't know. You may take this team next. I'm taking San Francisco. Buster Posey's team building skills. We'll see how good they are.
Well, he's the GM.
Nah, he's like the vice president of some shit or something.
Oh, so he's got a no-name job where they pay him a couple $100,000 a year. Gotcha.
Pretty much.
So definitely not going for them.
All right. You want your third team, or you want me to go next with my third team?
The Chicago Cubs.
And that's what I took. You knew I was going to sneak them in there.
No, I didn't actually.
You just figured I was going to have to pick the division. I don't think they're that good. I think they can make a wild card.
I don't think Milwaukee's that good either, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think Milwaukee's going to take that one.
All right, so who is the worst team in baseball?
Like at the end of the season, or at the end of the season?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, who has the worst record at the end of the season?
Dang, that's a tough one. How about dang. I got one National League and I got one American League team. Wow.
Okay.
Can the White Sox repeat? That's one question. The other question is, can the Rockies suck to be worse than the White Sox?
The answer is yes.
So those are my bottom tiers. And I'm going to say Colorado has the worst record in all of baseball at the end of the season.
I'm going to say back-to-back years, the Chicago White Sox will have the worst record at the end of the season. Chicago White Sox.
I'll give you American League with them.
I wanted to say the Oakland A's, but I don't have a National League, team in the fight. The National League's going to be all great this year.
Oh, so you think all of the National League teams are going to be better than the White Sox?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Hey, first team to fire
White Sox
their
have some good pieces, though. Really.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't name you 10 managers in the league right now, probably.
I didn't say. The team. Which team do you think is going to fire their manager? You don't have to know his name. Hold on. I got to see if
we'll go with the see, you at least know some of these guys.
Okay. The one I was going to say, I guess they fired him last year.
There you go. The Blue Jays coach. There you go. That's my pick. Blue Jays.
Wow. I'm going to say Colorado. Oh, if Atlanta.
Who do you have against Colorado?
They suck. They got Princess Chris.
Not as bad as what, the White Sox?
Little sparklies on his little uniform, little Princess Chris going up there. All right. Any football news?
Aaron Rodgers still hasn't signed.
Of course not. Of course not.
Pat McAfee's big night out is tonight. That should be very interesting.
All right, say that again.
Pat McAfee is having his big night out show tonight. Just saying.
Gotcha. See what
basically they're doing a live show and they're going to give away a bunch of money.
NFL draft. I'm trying to look at the date. It's coming up soon.
There are rumors not being the weekend of Easter, or the week of Easter, if I'm not mistaken. So we still got a couple weeks.
Yeah, I was reading Mel Kiper's latest mock draft. I don't know how this guy they consider good. He had the Bears taking a tight end. He had the Bears taking a tight end.
Yeah, you guys need one.
No, they need more than that. No.
Cole Kmet sucks. Cole Kmet sucks.
Not a first-round pick.
I'm kidding. Cole Kmet is awesome. He just is underused.
Oh, and
you guys need a running back.
I'm pretty sure I was late night, early morning reading this morning when I woke up at like 3:30 this morning. And I was reading, could have sworn I was reading something about, man, Fox's number 2 announcer is former tight end, former Bear, Seahawk, Panther. Who is it? Who is it? Come on. Don't know his name?
Jeremy Shockey. Jeremy Shockey.
No.
Yeah, Greg. It's Greg Olsen.
Olsen. Apparently he's up for
Greg Olsen, I know.
He's up for an Emmy or something. He's up for some Emmy in broadcasting. So their number 2 broadcaster is up, but their number 1, Tom Brady, I really don't like listening to Tom Brady.
He's boring.
Yeah, but
and he's trying to. What it is though is he's trying too hard.
Whoa! I almost fell off my stool. Well, there's also stuff he can't do as an owner.
He's just trying too hard, in my opinion.
He can't go like do a lot of the stuff, and
right.
It's like, good job, Fox. You're paying him what, $310 million is his contract? Yeah, I think that's what it was.
They're not going to re-up him either.
Yeah, I don't even know if he'll last the whole time. Let's see.
He's in the contract. It's going to count against their salary cap.
Ovechkin. We talked about Ovechkin? Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we did.
Number 895. What else we got going out there? Not much. No, not a whole lot.
Aaron Rodgers still isn't signed.
No, he hasn't. Maybe they haven't found that hole he dug in the ground to get him to sign the contract. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they gave him a map.
Maybe.
And he said, I'm going to be underground.
And he has to find it.
The first one to find me is who I signed. They ain't found him.
Oh, I thought you meant he has to go find his contract if they buried underground. Because supposedly the numbers are already there. The numbers have been agreed to, supposedly.
Yeah, now they got to find him in his hole in the ground.
Well, they found him for a minute. He's throwing with DK. You know, DK knows where he's at.
You think so? Think DK's down there with him?
Yeah, man. They're smoking buddies now.
You think they're trying torpedo bats in different ways? I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. DK's kind of a big guy.
Whoever has.
I was talking about muscles, by the way. Muscles.
I was saying whoever has the bat can knock the other one out. Do a little.
So no need for GHB. Got you. Yeah, exactly. No need for GHB.
Yeah.
Save that for the other. Save that for the bar.
WWE WrestleMania is not this coming weekend, but the next weekend.
Yeah, we haven't been really paying, or I haven't been paying attention.
Neither have I. This weekend, we'll be in Oklahoma City. For those that aren't watching, that want to go around Oklahoma City, sports memorabilia show. We got a lot of stuff to fit and bring.
We'll be there. We'll be there signing autographs. For anybody that wants to show up, we'll be there signing autographs.
Yeah. Come by. We'll give you a free autograph. Ladies, Look, hey, bras off. What else? What else we got? I think that's about it, dude.
Hey, we have a birthday party on Saturday, huh?
Yeah. It's gonna be busy times. All right, I guess to the nuns of the ones. We'll catch you next time.
Yeah, we didn't even get it once. We didn't get it once this time.
We had a one. A couple times.
Did we? I didn't see it.
Yeah, we had a one a couple times. Yeah. So to the nuns of the ones, enjoy the ending song because I do. I think or not song, but the ending, the outro. I think I love it better than the intro. So we'll catch you next time. Or we won't because you're not watching.
Enjoy the ads.
And someone's got to hit the button. Is that you? Are you hitting the button?
And sponsoring today's show, we have Dick's Drive-In. Come by Dick's Sunday from noon to 5 and get a bag of Dick's for $10. Come to our biggest Dick's location on the corner of John Holmes Drive and Ron Jeremy Boulevard. Next, we have Chesterfield Cigarettes. The cigarette for all your favorite athletes. Must be 18 or older. The lard. Are you feeling depressed? You want to have a great day? Eat more lard. Sega and their newest gaming system, the PlayCube. Pick one up at your local mall today. Only $199.99. X-ray glasses. See your favorite girl's britches without her even knowing. A must-have for all peeping Tom. While supplies last, get a free shoe mirror for ultimate up-the-skirt action. Pick some up at your local 5 and dime. Budweiser. Not just your favorite beer, it's hers too. When you need to get her drunk, grab a Budweiser.